Iceland has one of the largest gun ownership rates in the world and yet has one of the lowest crime rates in the world. During pregnancy, if the mother suffers organ damage, the baby in the womb sends stem cells to repair the damaged organ. Studies show that people who feel lonely are more likely to take longer showers.
I added a fact among these facts which is actually a myth. Let's see if you can find out, and I will tell you the answer at the end of the video.
There is no red light 30 feet underwater, so blood appears green. Got rejected by many TV shows due to his speaking disorder and stammering problem. Then he started his own show Mr. Bean, which became a global success. An American exchange student in Germany had to be rescued by firefighters after getting stuck in a vagina sculpture. At full speed, a cheetah spends more time flying than in contact with the ground. Sleeping without a pillow reduces back pain and keeps your spine stronger. Finland has a wife-carrying competition. The winner receives his wife's weight in beer. In 1924, people used to play real-life chess called as human chess. The Titanic's fourth funnel was fake. It was added to make the ship look more powerful and symmetrical. Gold is so ductile that we can make 2 kilometers long wire from just 1 gram of it. After 100 years from now, Facebook will have 500 million accounts of dead people. The stunning Balkan lynx, rarest of the rare cats. Scientists think chickens are the closest living relative of the Tyrannosaurus rex. When Virgin Airline won $945,000 in a lawsuit, CEO Richard Branson gave it all to his employees. If Saturn were as close to Earth as the Moon is, this is how it would look. Nearly 70% of Americans with $1 million in asset don't consider themselves wealthy. The child actors in Harry Potter used to do their actual school work in movies to make the school setting more clear. This is a foot of a real dinosaur. It belongs to a Megalopteryx, and its skin is considered the best preserved dinosaur tissue to date. This is 3,000 years old foot of an Egyptian's mummy that was found with prosthetic toe. It's likely the earliest practical prosthesis ever discovered. Single dose of magic mushrooms can reduce depression and anxiety for nearly 5 years. There are over 200 dead bodies scattered on Mount Everest, and they're used as landmarks by climbers and given nicknames such as Green Boots and Sleeping Beauty. Conjoined twins had a 1/30th million chance of survival at birth. They are now adults and have become teachers. One of the rarest of rare animals, king cheetah. Before taking your next trip holiday, buy a nice new perfume to use while away. In the future, whenever you buy it again, the smell will remind you of your trip. Smell has an extremely powerful impact on memory. The revolving door was invented by a man who hated opening doors for women. Have you ever used these doors? Sleeping more than 9 hours a night and sitting too much during the day could increase the chances of an early death, particularly when you are physically inactive also. If just 1.2% of the Sahara Desert is covered by solar panels, we could have produced enough energy to power the entire world. The little plastic thing at the end of data cables is called a ferrite bead and is used to block interference from radio signals from other electronics devices. A man who burned $2 million because he was short of firewood and his daughter was feeling cold. Meet Don Pablo Escobar. There are tea bags that are made to look like a goldfish swimming in your cup. Japanese farmers grow square-shaped watermelon for easier stack and store. China claims its quantum computer can solve the problem in just 70 minutes, which took Google's computer 8 years to solve. The tallest tree in Wales got damaged by lightning, and instead to cut it down, a chainsaw artist decided to make this as symbol of the tree's last attempt to reach the sky. According to a study from the Oxford University, women with bigger butts give birth to smarter children. Saying goodbye to a species, very last male northern white rhino. The University of Pennsylvania has produced 25 billionaires, the most by any university in the world. India used to be an island more than 100 million years ago. About 50 million years ago, it collided with the Asian continent and thus was born the Himalayas. Green eyes are less than 2% of the world's population. Taiwan is the first country in the world to offer free Wi-Fi connectivity to its citizens and foreign tourists. In 1977, we received a radio signal from space that lasted 72 seconds. To this day, we still don't know where it came from. Polonium is world's dangerous poisons. 1 gram polonium can kill 10 million people. One of the late Stephen Hawking's widely accepted theories is that black holes aren't black. In 1961, Leonid Rogozov, a Russian doctor, had to remove his own appendix after it burst because he was the only doctor stationed in a remote Soviet research station in Antarctica, and he survived. SWAG is an old acronym that gay men used in the 60s that stood for Secretly We Are Gay. Never say sorry to another driver after a car accident. It's an admission of guilt and could be used against you in the court. It took 200,000 years for the human population to reach 1 billion. Then it only took 200 years for it to reach 7 billion. Between 2025 to 2030, all petrol and diesel cars will be banned in most of the countries, and electric cars will take over and dominate the entire automobile industry. Adidas is making shoes from recycled ocean plastic. In 2017, it sold over 1 million pairs of these shoes. Each pair takes 11 plastic bottles to make.
So, are you ready for the answer? Here it is.
2010 Oxford research merely claims that gluteofemoral fat stores conferred more health benefits than visceral fat. This has no reference to women being more intelligent nor their children being intelligent.